He did a much better job yesterday than he did from the same position. Great, we'll see. The lights are on, off, and again everybody gets rolling very... I think it's the 11th of this streak who comes into the first. It's Noguchi who's taken up the running. Salvador has moved into Sax machine. No, I think on board might have been with Acosta there. Sorry, I probably misled. But there's the 56, and he's already seen by Noguchi, who overtakes him. Noguchi, and also up the inside.
Every corner for him.
Yeah, and again, oh, he looked a bit of a bobble there from Mario Aji, the Indonesian, but he's got away with it. He's most determined style from the young man. And of course, he missed 4 races this year because of his visa problems. So it's his first season, and he missed half of it because he couldn't get in the country.
Yeah, so the one rider out there with the least amount of track time and the least amount of time in the Rookies Cup this year. So doing a great job. So we'll let him off for looking a little bit nervous and a little bit unsettled there.
That's right. That's when they go, and it still is Mario Aji with the advantage. Number 37, of course, is Acosta, the Misano winner.
And there he is down the inside there. I think he grabbed another place, might have just got down the inside of Lorenzo Felon.
Look at all those wide changing lines through that last left-hander. Of course, it's that's our man Mario Aji, who is running off the track there, and he's got really sort of watching their tyres now.
No, not at all. And Aragon is quite hard on tyres, but there was no issues yesterday, and lap times were pretty consistent all the way through.
To time, but a lot of places in Rookies Cup you could go from, first to 15th, very easy. From Aji, from Felon, from Billy Van Aert, from Baltus.
He gets his head down, and his body language looks like he's trying really hard, but all the guys at the front here, and they're the ones that are setting the pace, they don't look like they're digging in that deep at this point.
And just in case anyone is coming to watch this, not having heard the news that Carlos Tata...
The pace is coming in. He's down in 13th position. Incredible. Yeah. So he's obviously getting a huge slipstream along that back straight. That's really important for a lap time.
That also really suggests that these guys do have a little bit in hand, doesn't it? Yeah, because I think Aji would do well just to sit there, because Acosta is superb, and of course he's not going to take any notice of me, but Acosta, he knows his way around here. And already, in fact, he has a possible Moto3 ride. It probably won't come off this time. He's still very young and inexperienced, but Aji could do well to follow him around and just learn a thing for a couple of laps.
Yeah, a few laps for the last few laps.
Right, he's leading out onto that back straight. We've got 4 and a little bit laps to go. So these guys are going to start thinking about just where they might position themselves for that last lap. We know Acosta led onto the straight yesterday, and that didn't work out for him. He ended up 4th. He's not going to make that mistake again, presumably. Noguchi has the lead. Acosta is on 34, 89 Zuriati. Just hunting for the right position. They're none of them holding back, are they really? My goodness.
Not at all, but I think it's important at this stage of the race that they do need to try and stay at least in the front group. And of course, at 2/3
the advantage as they swing right. But he's thinking about it already. Noguchi in 3rd place.
He's not going to let Billy Van Aert get away, I don't think.
Right, so Acosta has the advantage. Looking for 3rd. Noguchi is in 4th. He's taken...
Yeah, Billy in 5th.
Yeah, Billy back there to 5th. All swapping at every turn now. We're only halfway round. Only a few corners left. He is the 56. Late on the brakes, but around the outside comes Zuriati. Who can get the power on and get up? He's got a superb line as David Salvador. Absolutely brilliant stuff. No one's going to pass him. Zuriati almost got him on a couple of times this year, and he's finally finished with a win. Of course, it's in his first season, so that's not surprising. Confirmation then of the result. David Salvador from Spain. Billy Van Aert from Australia. Marcus Zuriati, Spain. A Frenchman, Lorenzo, Japanese. Indonesian, Mario Aji. Wonderful behind the winner. Bigger gap there back to Philippe. The fastest lap of the race at one point. And finishes. Superb, and I'm sure we'll soon see the confirmation of the Cup points. Carlos Tata already the 2nd then ahead of Noguchi. Salvador moves up to 4th place ahead of Felon. And point scoring all the way down the field. Everybody had their turn this year, which was absolute.